Oh my gosh. I look so tired. Hi all. So if you are on here, please do let me know if sound is loud and clear, or at least clear. Yeah, what a week. I'm actually doing a project which I feel like, you know what, I'm done, man. I am done, like seriously. I am so tired. My face is breaking out. Like my body is like, you know what, you need a break. But it's all good, man. It's all good. So one thing I've come to learn is the topic for today. It's actually a biblical scripture, and I feel like it has been misused quite a lot, and which speaks volume to the kind of society we live in. And for the longest time, through my learning, I've come to realize that a lot of what I've come to know, it's learned, it's through education, and it's through indoctrination into benefiting the system that we currently under in each and every society. And when I first heard these words, the greatest among you are those who serve, well, which I'm paraphrasing, of course, but it's along those lines. I didn't like it. Not at all. Because it meant that you're forever giving and you forever at people's mercy. But that's not the case. And it took me going through some things and coming to this resolution to find that the reason why we feel, me speaking from a place of being one of those people that serve, the system that we're living under is corrupt to the point that it abuses what should be a process of giving, a process of sharing. It abuses that. And it becomes a norm for a person to be selfish because they're continuously giving and they're being taken advantage of. Now, for me, being a server, I understand, but I didn't know that I'm innately a server as a person. Like, the quality that I possess is, I see it when a stranger finds it easy for them to confide in me. When a stranger sees it easy for them to actually ask for help. This in turn means, as much as now it's a norm that people, like, anywhere you can get help, you kind of like trying your luck, but you'll find that those instances where they like click in your mind, like they stay in your mind that, no man, this person could have asked anyone, but they chose to ask me. That's how you know by nature, that's your nature, you are a server by nature. And a lot of the time, the societies that we live in take advantage of this, and it makes us inherently selfish and want us to keep to ourselves. But this is the thing. As a server, you are the lock to the abundance of the universe. The people that you are serving should in turn bless you, and you are able to open more doors for each and every one that you get access to. And this is the spirit of the universe. Because if you are living in abundance, then you know there's no shortage. If you are living in abundance, you know you can help each and every one that is close to you, that is distant from you, But because we are operating on the system that there is never enough, you have little as it is, you can't share, then we become closed off. And we are always giving and giving to a system that is seeking to exploit, meaning that we are using our talents in the wrong space. Instead of us working in the societies that we live in and being those people that are freely giving, because that is our duty as the people. And because we are constantly understanding our work as, if I'm working, I need to be paid. If I give someone, I need to have something in return. The world is not designed to be transactional in that nature, where you demand your ransom, you demand your pay. You give naturally and things come to you in other directions. Don't just because I've helped you, now you must do something in return, or you must make sure that this is done for me. That's not how you are as a server. As a server, you are willing to give. You are willing to help. And you don't feel like you are sacrificing yourself. You don't feel like you are giving too much at certain points, because this is your duty. This is how you bring balance to a system that is naturally ordained to benefit each and every one. But because we are working under this indoctrination of, if you give, that means you have less. If you continuously give, that means you have continuous access and people will take advantage. And it is true that we're working under a system that's seeking to exploit. But we're not standing up with the values that we as a people are, how do I put this, are born with. There are elements that are in place to help us succeed in life. There are elements that are in place that are there to ensure that regardless, you win in this lifetime. Regardless, things go your way. But because we're so focused on the education that we pick up along the way, the education that you must suffer in order to succeed, the education that there is little, so you must keep a lot to yourself so that you don't run empty. That is not the case. The principle of the universe is that there is a lot to go around, and we do not tap into this. And you as a server, you are the lock and key with the works that you do for people, regardless if they are grateful or not. With the works that you continue to do, you are that access point of there is abundance. And don't ever feel like, okay, you're running low or you're running empty. Yes, you will come to have moments that you feel, you know what, okay, I'm tired now. It's fine. You can be tired, you can recharge, but that doesn't mean that you must feel like you're running empty, because there is a lot. Whatever you're looking to acquire in this life, you can acquire. Whatever you're looking to be, you can be that. That is the abundance of this universe. That is the abundance of the people that we are. But we forget our greatness because we are so focused into the systems of how there is never enough and how they are greedy people. Greedy people are there. But that shouldn't stop you from accessing the abundance that is there. And this is the thing. The system of abundance is so present under any sphere. That's why when we look and see people that we feel are undeserving, but they are excelling in life, because they've managed to access that system of abundance that is available to each and every one of us. Now, what I find has been done with servers, because we're in a system of exploitation, each and every person, even though they are not servers, they are made to be servers because of their circumstance. For one instance, like if you have a help in your house, that person that is helping you is not necessarily designed to be a server, but they are there because their circumstances put them there and they felt that they have no other choice. But instead of us actually opening ourselves and learning And as much as they're doing the servitude to us, we should in turn be blessing them. But we always feel entitled because I'm paying this person this money, I'm owed this, because this person is helping me. But that person is giving so much of themselves to you, to your household, making sure that you attain your dreams, making sure that you attain whatever you want to attain. But we are not working in hand with them in terms of blessing them, giving them what they need. And at some point in time, exercising that system of release with abundance. By the time that person serves a certain, let's say 5-10 years in your household, they should be able to live with assets having acquired. But they don't. They live without even a pension fund, because this is the system we're working under. We are learning to exploit people that are put for us to access abundance in our lives. And as much as I'm going through this stage of learning and I'm finding new things, this idea of abundance is actually widespread than I can comprehend. And I'm learning this each and every time. I'm finding that each and every one of us is more than capable. But because of the education that we find ourselves in, we walk away from things that we know by instinct, things that we inherit because we believe in that system, or like that system of seeing is believing. But we've never seen happiness, but we know happiness exists. We've never seen love, but we know love exists. Why then can't we submerge ourselves in the idea of abundance and believe that abundance exists, regardless of our circumstances, regardless of what we're going through? Why don't we allow ourselves to believe that there is a lot for us to attain? There is a lot to go around. So as we go through this week, I would like us to entertain the idea of abundance and also the idea of the roles that we play in our societies, in the universe, and understand where we are as people. It took me like a while to actually come to terms with me being a server, being accessible to people that need me at the times in which they need me. And I find that it's not taking anything. Actually, it's adding. It's adding upon my life. It's adding upon my purpose. And it's adding on the works that I have to do. And I'm understanding it more and more, that no man is an island. Each and every one here exists for a purpose, and that purpose will impact the next person. And it's up to us to make sure that if we impact other people, we don't leave a negative mark, because there is so much of us to go around, and there's so much that we can get from the universe if we operate with the spirit of abundance. Have a good weekend. Have a good week ahead, and an awesome month. We are going into Feb. Awesome days. Guys, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I've been working non-stop. But yeah, thank you for hopping on. And yes, man, the greatest amongst us are those who serve.